All right, we're here at Mixmash again at Delano, having a great day, and I'm sitting with Tom from Blasterjaxx. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, thank you.
So you're back in Miami. You missed it last year.
I did.
How does it feel to have a new homecoming, be back here in America?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. At the same time, double feelings since my daughter got born 2 weeks ago, which
Congrats,
means
man.
Yeah, thank you. But which means I leave behind the daughter and the mother right now to go to Miami. But it's part of the job. So
hey, someone's got to pay for dinner.
Yeah, true that.
I love it. So you're a dad. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's her name?
Alice.
Alice. Alice Blasterjaxx.
Kind of. Yeah.
No, I'm just messing.
Alicejaxx.
Alicejaxx.
Yeah.
I love it. Where'd you get the name Alice?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe because we like the Disney movies and Alice in Wonderland stuff. I think it's something that goes like, deep inside, and then you're like, whatever.
Right.
This name pops up somehow.
All right. So let me ask you a question then. Are we taking this crowd down the rabbit hole today?
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna get wild.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what I'm gonna play tonight, because I saw the rest of the lineup. I think I'm the only really big room kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if I should go more to the groovy side or more to the hardcore big room stuff. So we will see. I'm here to find out already.
Let me ask you: is there a moment when you're up on stage and you have that feeling, or is it more kind of just throughout the set you're feeling out how the crowd is reacting to certain things that you do, or is there kind of like a switch moment where you're like, all right, now I'm going to bring it to them?
That's a good question. I think it's just a little bit of the nerves beforehand. You're
Right.
like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this kind of stuff or this kind of stuff. And once I'm on stage, I don't care. I'm just playing all the stuff which I think that will go well, and mostly it will go well. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now you have an interesting setup. So you actually are a duo.
Yeah.
And your partner Adir, he's kind of more of the producing mind. But with that being said, that means you guys are always doing collaborations together. How do you balance it? How do you guys balance the friendship versus the working relationship, and then obviously the performing versus the in-studio stuff?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, the thing is that since he's not playing anymore, he needs a lot of inspiration and kind of motivation of what works in the field, as I say so.
Yeah.
From me. So like, once I'm back from tour, I'm in the studio with EDR. We bounce on some new stuff. We're working on new things, and in the meanwhile, when I'm on tour, he got the time to perfection everything.
Right.
To make it better, to make whatever, like what kind of feel we want to give it. He already knows, okay, it has to be this direction, and it's up to him to see if we can, really translate the request I put on him.
Love it. Now you guys both grew up in Holland?
Yeah.
You guys are obviously two different people with two different kind of influences. What influence did you have, and like how do you guys gel that together?
It's a good question. I think for Edir, he's really influenced by that Mediterranean, like Northern African style,
Like
more
that.
groovy, more snares, like weird vocals like that.
Yeah.
And I am more the real old school hardcore hardstyle stuff, and I think those
Yes.
things together that make like the Blasterjaxx sound. So we have like groovy stuff, but at the same time it's really loud, it's really
Right.
aggressive and big and beautiful in the break, but once the drop is there, it's just going hard, going loud, yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. As an artist, you guys have a sound that you guys have combined together. Do you guys ever just once in a while just make something completely out of your realm that's just different and crazy?
Sometimes we do, but for some reason we always end up coming to the Blasterjaxx track eventually. But
Right.
I think the best way how you can hear that is in the breakdowns. Like if the
Right.
breakdowns are really complicated, really deep, and like, what the fuck is this stuff? Then it started as something like that.
Right.
And then we said like, okay, shit, it still has to be for the people, so we have to give it a little more of a Blasterjaxx twist over it, so yeah.
Speaking of the people, do you ever pull any pranks with your crowds? All those viral videos that go around online of DJs dropping like a sad song on the drop.
Honestly,
Have you ever done that?
I don't like that. I don't like it. I mean,
You're like, you wanna give the
imagine
people what
yourself,
they
you're
want.
in the crowd, you're a little tipsy or maybe more, whatever,
Right.
and you're like really into it, and then the guy drops like Celine Dion or something on the drop, I would throw beer at the DJ, you know, like, but really.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, the only kind of prank we did a bootleg for the Bee Gees, Staying Alive.
Yeah.
And that was just fun to play because I like the tune personally, and most of the people working behind the scenes are like guys from 40s or 50s, and they're very, you know, they still love the track. It's something from the youth. So when we play the track in the middle of an EDM set, they're like, "Oh shit, this is nice," and the crowd is like, "Oh, okay, this is cool," and then we still have like a big room drop.
Love it.
Yeah.
Now okay, so like for example, today's event, you've got some legends around you. You got Layback Luke, you got A-Trax. Now a guy like yourself, your group, Blasterjaxx, you guys are big. Like you guys have really made a name for yourself. How do you continue to learn from these big guys? How do you continue to learn from the legends?
Wow.
That's a tough question.
That's a tough question, yeah.
Like, I'll ask you this. Who is one of the best technical DJs you've ever seen?
I think that's Layback Luke and Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of good stories about A-Track, but I've never seen him live, so I cannot compare him.
Well, get ready.
Okay.
He's playing.
All right.
He's
nice,
playing.
Nice.
You'll get to see some turntable action.
Oh, that's sick. Well, for me, there's not so much turntable action. I mean, I can do a little, but it doesn't feel right if I would do it in my set. I think the music doesn't really fit to mix scratching and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, if in my spare time, if I'm playing house or techno stuff, you know, you can do a lot more. But with EDM and with big room, it's, you know, you don't have much choice. You have 30 seconds basically to mix in your next track.
Exactly. Now let me ask you a question. You're a stylish guy. Does the wife help you at all, or is this all you? Is this all Tom? Does she help you pick out your outfits, or are you good by yourself? Because I'll tell you right now, I don't think my dad has ever stepped foot out of our house without an outfit picked by my mom. Yeah,
I think I make my own decision about the outfits, but in the end, it's still, you know, I'm still like doing a catwalk for my girl, and she's like, yeah, I like this. No, I will return that, you know, and stuff like that.
Love it.
Yeah.
I mean, fashion is a big part of being a DJ. You know, looking good, dressing the part. How do you really like to go into your performances to really step it up a notch? What gives you that extra juice?
Extra juice? You mean like, how do you mean?
Right before you go on stage, like what gives you that inspiration, that extra juice?
Just the fact that I know what kind of new tracks we made or what kind of bootlegs. I really like to surprise the crowd, and like we're also playing Ultra tomorrow, so I made a few mashups, a few bootlegs of tracks which people would never ever expect. I think like, you know, we made one from Rihanna and Faithful. It's like super cheesy, but for somehow we managed to make a really hands-up moment, you know. And I wanna make that. I wanna give that crowd like that goosebumps, you know, and be like, oh shit, this is such a cheesy, you know, corny song, but at the same time it's so good. I love to sing along, and it's something I would never expect in this set to hear. And that's the kind of stuff that drives me. That I'm like, okay, I know what you guys are gonna hear already in the set. Yeah.
Now you're a guy that's been really achieving a lot in your craft. 2018, just the beginning. We got a big year ahead. What for you would be a moment that would just be like, things are good right now?
Whoa, I think never. I'm a perfectionist, you know. I think always I'm trying to look one step forward, and I'm always trying to improve ourselves as Blasterjaxx, no matter if it's the sound or the tracks, the variety of mixing or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I'm never really satisfied easily.
Well, you know what that means? That means you're a perfectionist, and you know what that means also? The greatest of all time, the GOATs, they're all perfectionists. They got to keep getting better and better every single day.
I think that's good for people who are outside of that, you know, of that that kind of mind, whatever.
Yeah.
But once you're in there, it's like it sometimes can be really frustrating.
Hey, it's frustrating.
Yeah, you're never
But
satisfied.
you're going to be really good. I promise you that.
Oh, thank
well,
you.
listen, man. Have fun today up on stage. Do some wild things. Do it for the little baby girl, Alice. Hi, Alice. Say hi to your wife.
Hi, Alice. Hi, Maiva. I love you.
Have a great one and enjoy, man. It was a pleasure.
All right, thanks so much.
Of course. Enjoy.